welcome to Ask Tazeen, where you ask, I answer, I'm Tazeen. This week's question is, how do you deal with someone who's manipulative and is always trying to lie to you? Great question, because if you actually look at it, it's all over the place and we experience these things every day in our lives. But first we have to understand, what does manipulation actually mean? So for me, when I think about manipulation, it's always to do with something that's emotional and people are trying to pull your string and trying to control you to get to what they want. So it's very different from influence, where people are trying to get you to do what they want, but you have a free will. In manipulation, they're using your emotions against you. So here are certain ways that have helped me deal with manipulative people. So the first one is, you need to assess your situation. Make sure that you are aware of how much that manipulation actually influences you. See, sometimes if it doesn't really influence our life, why do you need to pick up a fight? Let it go. But however, if it is influencing a great deal of your life, then I would suggest start to reflect the same questions back to the manipulator. For example, if they say, you don't care about me, otherwise you would have done, maybe you would have done me this favor. So you can say, do you think that's really reasonable? Or you can even say, do you think you care about me, that you're putting me in that situation? They might get defensive. They might even go off, and they might even come back and say, oh, you're selfish, you're this, or you're bad. They might find other ways to manipulate you. So what you need to do is, you need to say no as well. Each time you feel like someone is being overwhelming, overpowering you, learn to draw your boundary. Because once you start saying no, they might be really offended. And they might say, oh, she's so rude, she's selfish. But you see, people's perception of us have nothing to do with us. People are going to like you, dislike you based on their thinking. You might be the most amazing person in the world, but guess what? Someone might dislike you. So once you set your boundaries with them, once you learn to say no, they will understand that they cannot control you in a way that they want to. And if everything does not work, the best way sometimes is to keep a little distance. Learn the lesson from what they're trying to teach you. It can be standing up for yourself. It can be not believing somebody. It can be maybe even speaking up. So whatever the lesson is, learn that. Learn from your mistakes, and then you can avoid them, so that you don't have to constantly repeat that same lesson with somebody else. So if you think this video has helped you, please share it on your wall. Invite others to view this. We want our message to reach the maximum people because we really want to help. If you have a question that you would like us to answer, please inbox us. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.